High above, the moon hangs in the vast darkness of space, a beacon of light. It has captivated humankind for millennia. We gaze up at its surface, our minds searching for meaning in its patterns, and often we see a face staring back at us. But is this celestial visage real, or a trick of our own minds? The man in the moon is a familiar sight in many cultures. We see his features etched in the lunar surface, his expression forever frozen in time. This shared experience transcends geographical boundaries, suggesting a universal human tendency, the instinct to find meaning in the unknown. But this celestial companion is not what it seems. It's a product of our own minds, a phenomenon known as pareidolia. Pareidolia is our brain's way of finding order in chaos. It's the reason we see faces in clouds, animals in rock formations, and hidden messages in static noise. Our brains are wired to recognize patterns, a survival instinct honed over millennia. This ability helped our ancestors identify predators lurking in the shadows and locate food sources in the wilderness. In a world of uncertainty, our brains seek out the familiar. They try to make sense of the unknown by drawing connections to what we already know. The moon, with its random dark and light patches, becomes a canvas for our imagination. We project familiar patterns onto its surface, creating faces and figures where none exist. The moon, a silent observer to human history, has inspired countless myths and legends. Across cultures, it has been a source of wonder, fear, and inspiration. It's a celestial timekeeper, marking the passage of months and seasons. Its waxing and waning phases have been linked to the ebb and flow of life, death, and rebirth. In many ancient cultures, the moon was revered as a deity. The Egyptians worshipped Khonsu, the god of the moon, while the Greeks honored Selene, the moon goddess who rode her chariot across the night sky. These myths often personified the moon, attributing human emotions and motivations to its celestial presence. While the man in the moon is a common motif, other cultures perceive different images on the lunar surface. In East Asian folklore, a rabbit is said to reside on the moon, diligently pounding the elixir of life. This difference highlights the subjective nature of pareidolia. Our cultural background, personal experiences, and individual beliefs all shape what we see. Despite these variations, the underlying human need to connect with the cosmos remains universal. We find comfort in attributing familiar forms to the unknown, bridging the gap between ourselves and the vastness of space. The moon, with its ever-changing yet constant presence, becomes a mirror reflecting our hopes, fears, and imagination. Pareidolia extends beyond the celestial realm, influencing our perceptions in everyday life. We see faces in inanimate objects, hear voices in random sounds, and find hidden messages in coincidences. This tendency to perceive patterns, even when they are not real, has a profound impact on our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. From religious icons appearing on grilled cheese sandwiches to conspiracy theories fueled by cryptic patterns, pareidolia shapes our understanding of the world around us. While it can lead to misinterpretations and false conclusions, it also fuels creativity, imagination, and our sense of wonder. The next time you gaze upon the moon, take a moment to appreciate the power of your own perception. The face you see, whether a man, a rabbit, or something else entirely, is a testament to your brain's ability to find meaning in the random. It's a reminder that our reality is shaped not only by what we observe, but also by how we interpret it. The man in the moon may be an illusion, but the human capacity for wonder, imagination, and storytelling is very real. It is this innate curiosity, this drive to make sense of the universe around us, that defines our shared human experience. And as long as we continue to look up at the night sky, the moon will continue to inspire us, reflecting back at us the boundless possibilities of our own minds.